Can any of you explain about the art action that we're planning to do for exhibition this year and how it relates to your central idea, conflict can influence our choice and actions?
So we're going to take pictures of people that aren't recognized in our, as if like usually other people they talk about in our school, community, they talk about like people like students, staff, managers, teachers, but there's also like cooks, cleaners, ITs and all that, and they're not recognized in our school. So we want to take pictures of them and post them on the wall to bring the recognition to the people who aren't recognized in our school community and what makes our school community.
And the conflict we have is what is the conflict in the school community, and the conflict that is conflict of recognition, as Andrew said.
So what's the question, Megank, or any of you, what's the question that is your conflict question? Because if the central idea is conflict can influence our choice and actions, what is your question for your art action?
What makes our AIS community?
That's the question, what makes up the AIS community. And how is there conflict, Renee, about that question?
Because there's so many people that makes up our community, but lots of them don't get recognized. The most people that get recognized are like the parents, the teachers, the students, but the people who aren't recognized are like the cooks, the cleaners, the lunch ladies, and then there's a conflict between them not getting recognized, and then conflict of making everybody equal, and because we're all an AIS school community.
And can you tell me how, can you actually tell me what you're going to do? So what is the art project? So you've told me what the conflict question is.
The art project we are doing is influenced by a French street artist called JR, and he took photos of people and pasted it on the wall, like the public walls. So we are going to take pictures of our staff who are not recognized, and we're going to put it on the eaves at the entrance of the school.
And what's the purpose of putting up giant photos of these people? What do you think other people will think about that? Like, what's the reason? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just take a photo of them and put it in a book?
Because if we post it around the school, then more people will see it and then get curious and ask questions and start to recognize these people more.
And when the parents get in the exhibition, they're going to see the pictures and they're going to ask, what is that? Because it's attractive.
Can someone tell me a bit more about JR, the artist that...
Israel and Palestine are in a bit of conflict, and they hate the other country very much. So JR took a picture of two common jobs in different countries, like Israeli taxi driver and a Palestinian taxi driver, and put it on the wall. When people ask them, what are you doing? So JR is like, I'm pasting a photo of an Israeli and Palestinian together. They're like, what?
They're both humans.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a sign that they're both the same, and there's why are they fighting, and it's like they're both humans. So it's yeah.
And what did you think about it, Claire, when you saw the when you learnt about JR? What did you think about it?
I thought that it was really cool of him to do that, because it's like a different way to solve conflict, not really just like telling someone or fighting. It's a very different way. It's like, because he's not involved in that conflict, but he solves it.
Do you think he's solving it by doing that?
He's
sending a message through art.
He attempts to do it.
Do you think he's solving it, or do you think he's making other people think?
He's making other people think that could art change the world.
Okay, so if he's putting up these photos of two people that are the same in a country that's got a lot of conflict, what do you think the message is that he's trying to let everyone know?
And if someone asks who is the Israeli, who's the Palestinian, no one can give the answer, because They are community, yeah. They're the people.
Okay, thank you. Are you excited about doing this?
Yes, very much.
Why?
Yeah, well, bring recognition to our like everyone in the school and show what the IIS community, like the full IIS community, and so everyone recognizes all the people, not just the staff. Oh no, not just the teachers, students, and the.
Anyone else excited for another reason?
Yeah, it's exciting because we like get to know other people. That's it.
Also, we can finally and we don't even know some of these people, so then we get to know who actually makes up all of our community.
Yeah, did you find that today when you were going around taking photos, that you actually didn't know that that person did that job?
Yeah.
That's great.
I actually did not even know that there was IT in the school.
That's great, Megank. Well, you've learned something today about part of our wider community. Thank you, Year 5. I think it's going to be very exciting, and we look forward to seeing some more videos when we start to paste it up. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
A few weeks ago, I was in my studio in Paris, and the phone rang, and I heard, "Hey, JR, you won the TED Prize 2011. You have to make a wish to save the world." Could art change the world? A year later, I was listening to all the noise about the Middle East conflict. I mean, at that time, trust me, they were only referring to the Israeli and Palestinian conflict. So with my friend Marco, we decided to go there and see who are the real Palestinians and who are the real Israelis. Are they so different? When we got there, we just went in the street, started talking with people everywhere, and we realized that things were a bit different from the rhetoric we heard in the media. So we decided to take portraits of Palestinians and Israelis doing the same jobs. Taxi driver, lawyer, cooks. Ask them to make a face as a sign of commitment. Not a smile that really doesn't tell about who you are and what you feel. They all accepted to be pasted next to the other. I decided to paste in 8 Israeli and Palestinian cities. And on both sides of the wall, we launched the biggest illegal art exhibition ever. We call the project Face to Face. The experts say, no way. the people will not accept. The army will shoot you, the Hamas will kidnap you. We say, okay, let's try and push as far as we can. We did face-to-face with only 6 friends, 2 ladders, 2 brushes, a rented car, a camera, and 20,000 square feet of paper. We had all sorts of help from all walks of life. Okay, for example, that's Palestine. We're in Ramallah right now. We're pasting portraits, so both portraits in the streets in a crowded market. People come around us and start asking, what are you doing here? Oh, we're actually doing an art project, and we're pasting an Israeli and a Palestinian doing the same job. And those ones are actually 2 taxi drivers. And then there was always a silence. You mean you're pasting an Israeli face, doing a face right here? Yeah, that's part of the project. And then I would always leave that moment, and we would ask them, so can you tell me who is who? And most of them couldn't say. So, I wish for you to stand up for what you care about. By participating in a global art project, and together we'll turn the world inside out. And this starts right now. Yes, everyone in the room, everyone watching. I wanted that wish to actually start now. So a subject you're passionate about, a person you want to tell the story, or even your own photo. Tell me what you stand for. Take the photo, the portraits, upload it. I'll give you all the details, and I'll send you back your poster. Join by groups and reveal things to the world. What we see changes who we are. When we act together, the whole thing is much more than the sum of the parts. So I hope that together we'll create something that the world will remember. And this starts right now and depends on you. Thank you.
I can change the world with my own two hands, make a better place with my own two hands, make a kinder place. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. I can make a peace on earth with my own two hands, and I can clean up the earth, Lord, with my own two hands, and I can reach out to you. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. Oh, with my own two hands. I'm gonna make it a brighter place. I'm gonna make it a safer place. I'm gonna help the human race. With my own two use your own two hands, and with our own two hands, with use your own two hands, and with our own two hands, with our own two hands, with my own, I'm gonna help the human race. Oh, make it a brighter place. I can hold you and I comfort you, but you got to. I can change the world with my own two hands, make a better place with my own two hands, make a kinder place. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. I can make a peace on earth with my own two hands, and I can clean up the earth, Lord, with my own two hands, and I can reach out to you. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. Oh, with my own two hands. I'm gonna make it a brighter place. I'm gonna make it a safer place. I'm gonna help the human race. With my own two brighter place.